Hey everybody, greetings from inside the Palais Brongniart, Paris Peace Forum already well underway. I wanted to show you all this grand hallway here, the entranceway, is filled with kiosks that all represent organizations, grassroots organizations that are very solutions oriented and have been selected for a purpose. And I'm here with Annele Villa-Espesa from the Paris Peace Forum, who is the project's officer overseeing all of this. How are you? How's it going so far, by the way?
I'm very excited to be here and to see all the faces of our project leaders that we have exchanged by emails so far, and now we see them in real. So it's very motivating.
So there are 53 organizations that have been chosen. Tell me a little bit about the process and how does an organization get to be featured here?
This year we have 4,000 applications, and we selected around 50 of them to come here today. So we have startups, we have NGOs, we also have big companies, and we have international organizations that come here to present what they do on a daily basis.
So of course I come all the way to Paris to meet a Jersey girl, Jill Mantilla from New Jersey. That's not the reason why she's here though. She's representing the Feminist Foreign Policy Collaborative. Hi, Jill.
Hi there.
Tell me a little bit about your organization.
We're made up of 50 organizations and governments, feminists inside and outside of government. And so what we do is we create trust-based spaces for these feminists to talk about feminist foreign policy, feminist approaches to foreign policy. What are the challenges? What are the opportunities? What can we learn from each other?
What is feminist foreign policy?
That's a great question. So what do you think it means?
I think it means policies that help women thrive in environments, both workplace, family life, all those things.
That's not incorrect, but it's not complete.
Okay,
So
educate me.
No, so our tagline is people, peace, and planet. So it's not just about women's issues. It means we include disability rights. It means we include climate justice. It means that we include women's rights representation. It is a cross-cutting, intersectional approach to looking at how states can engage with one another, how states can engage with other people and organizations.
Your work is actually specifically focused on victims in Ukraine. Tell me a little bit about the project.
It's very important for us to preserve the memory of the victims, but also to make sure that there is some kind of accountability for what happened. So together with local partners, we interview victims and survivors. We gather different kind of documentation into our database called IDOC. It's very closely linked to the International Criminal Court. So it's easy to extract the information that the data system processes in order to build cases. It does take time. In Chechnya, it was in the beginning of the 2000s. And in Ukraine, the conflict is going on as we speak. People are dying as we speak.
I am Sheikh Al-Sheibi from Qatar Fund for Development. We are here specifically in Paris Peace Forum to showcase our initiative, the Women in Conflict Zones Initiative. The initiative focuses on empowering women in the fields of agriculture and education, health, economic empowerment, to make them be able to take more major decisions. So just to give you an example, one of our strategic partners is the Global Growth Green Institute. They are based in the Pacific and the Caribbean islands, and we've been able to offer them the funding where they were able to implement programs and capacity building programs for small-scale businesses with the women in their countries and able to develop them in a way that they are now more impactful within their organizations.
So did you know that there is a global index on responsible AI? I just learned that. Of course, AI is a huge topic here at the Paris Peace Forum over this weekend, and I'm here with Rachel Adams. Hi.
Hi.
Tell me about your organization.
Thank you so much. So it is a project that's trying to inform action globally on responsible AI. We're starting from the premise that we do not know enough about how AI is being responsibly governed, particularly in the African region, particularly across the global south. So we've designed a comprehensive human rights-based measurement framework across 87 indicators and 29 thematic areas of responsible AI. And then we've just this week, on Monday, deployed 135 researchers, country experts in 135 countries, 42 countries in Africa, to collect data against this indicator framework we've developed so we can have a comprehensive global picture on what does responsible AI look like globally. Part of what we need to work against is a very powerful discourse that is saying AI is going to solve everything. It's going to solve poverty. It's going to bring about abundance. Elon Musk was talking last week about we don't need to be thinking about universal basic income. Everyone's going to have universal high income. It's a total fallacy when the internet has not brought about meaningful GDP growth to any African country.
And those are just a few of the 53 organizations that are being highlighted here at the Paris Peace Forum. I really enjoyed talking to those people. They have such interesting stories. They're doing such important work. Stay with G0 for ongoing coverage of the Paris Peace Forum and head to g0.com/global stage for more information.